What is going on, everybody? I thought I'd finally do a live stream this morning while I got some time and giving you some news about All Out. It's not looking good, man. It is not looking good. I don't have any interest for this pay per view, but it is kind of newsworthy as it is one of AEW's biggest shows of the year. Now, looking at the match card, it does not sound like a pay per view to me. This sounds like an episode of AEW Dynamite, like a special Grand Slam or something like that. The matches just don't make any sense. The booking of the show is terrible. I mean, absolutely terrible. This pay per view is in shambles, and they still haven't sold out. I wonder why. There's still no set in stone main event for the show, so what are they going to do? Why would I invest my time in something that they obviously are not investing in? And of course, everybody's making excuses. The Dynamite AEW fans are saying, "Oh, he's had injuries. He has this and that and the other. What's he gonna do? Blah blah blah." Well, that's why you should have other people on your booking committee to give you a plan A, B, C, D, so on and so forth. You only got one man writing the show. You're gonna have a plan one, maybe not even a plan two. I mean, look at this guy. Football season's coming up, and you know nothing about the Jacksonville Jaguars. God forbid he says anything about his own team unless he feels like they suck so bad he doesn't want to mention them. But Tony, it's like your company's not doing much better. It's just like you're putting all your stock in wrestling, but you can't be an owner of a football team and just say, "Eh, I'll let them handle it." That's gonna look bad on you, dude. It's like I don't get it. But let's see if the server will let me run down the match card for you. Why I stream. So we got the AEW Interim Women's World Championship. Toni Storm versus Britt Baker versus Jamie Hayter versus Hikaru Shida. This sounds to me like Tony's just trying to get all these women on the show. I mean, why does this need to be a fatal four way? Why? Do you not believe in your women's division enough to make it a one on one match? I mean, look at all the time that Triple H has given the women on Raw now. I mean, they're getting 30 plus minutes. Then you have another women's match and another women's match. He believes in his wrestlers. To me, this is signaling Tony Khan does not believe in his women's division and he has no interest in making it better. It was taking strides, it was feeling like it was becoming important. And then all of a sudden, he let the ratings get to his head and he doesn't care anymore. But what he doesn't realize is women can draw in ratings if they're booked correctly, and he is not booking them correctly. I'm sorry, I have no interest in this match. This feels like a special Dynamite episode. Then we got the TBS Championship. This could be decent. Jade Cargill versus Athena. I mean, but who's Jade going to have left if she wins? I mean, honestly, I don't see anyone left on that women's roster that could take it from her if Athena does not succeed. So I feel Jade's going to win this one. And if I had to pick a winner for the last one, I would go with Tony Storm or Britt Baker. I don't think Jamie Hayter or Hikaru Shida is going to be victorious. That's just my opinion. I haven't even really watched it, but if I were to guess, that's who I would go with. And then we had the AEW World Tag Team Championship. Keith Lee and Swerve Strickland versus the Acclaimed. This is what you're putting on All Out, Tony? Your biggest show of the year? This is what you're putting on All Out? No wonder why you can't sell the show out, man. I mean, it's looked like from what I saw on social media, it looked like a lot of empty seats still for your biggest show of the year because you're planning this on the fly. No one sees that you're taking this seriously. It's like if you didn't have so much drama because you think you know everything about wrestling, especially what you said to Eric Bischoff. Good God, If you would have booked WCW instead of Ted Turner, WCW would still be around. Really, Tony, Ted had nothing to do with the show. He had nothing to do with booking the show. That was all Bischoff and his team. I can't believe those words came out of your mouth. That is the moment I started losing respect for Tony for stupid remarks like that. I am sorry if you disagree with me. I'm sorry if you still think he's great. I'm sorry if you still think he's long term booking or whatever. But I'm just telling you from my perspective, he sucks. Blunt to the point. Tony sucks. Now, we got the AEW World Trios Championship Tournament Final. Nobody announced. And Tony wonders why he's not selling tickets. Let me tell you something about this. Okay, let me tell you something about this. What you AEW stands do not realize is what he is leaving out of his revenue for the pay per views. Okay, what was the last one? Forbidden Door, for example. What did he say? 5 million in pay per view buys, 1 million in ticket sales, something like that. But what you don't understand is the expenses to hold the building, the travel costs, anything else that goes along with it. He actually made zero. He did not make any profit for Forbidden Door. If he only made 5 million to get all those people over here, to pay the talent, to pay this, to pay that, and the other, he made nothing. You're just gonna say, "Oh, AEW did 5 million in sales." That's great if you actually made a profit, but if you're smart and thinking in your head, you're gonna see that he made zero, a big fat $0 for the company. And y'all say he's so great. That's just lovely. That's just so lovely. Then we got the casino ladder match. Nobody's even announced for this. So Tony Khan trying to be like Vince McMahon, flying by the seat of his pants, just announcing something but not telling you what's going on. Good job, Tony. As you can see, the way Triple H is doing it is better than Vince McMahon. You may want to change your strategy because Raw is getting some of their viewers back, getting over 2 million a show. So you may want to start using some common sense and getting a booking committee. I am sorry, but it's true. Jungle Boy versus Christian Cage. I mean, who gives a shit about Jungle Boy? Who really cares other than the diehard AEW fans? He's got a cool intro. Okay, I do like the song, but that's it. Once the music's over, I don't want to watch him. I mean, it's just like that's all he's good for. He sucks on a mic. He can barely wrestle. Everybody's got to carry him. So I don't know what the big deal about Jungle Boy is. I am sorry. Hey. This is the only good match on the show. Bryan Danielson versus Chris Jericho. This will be a banger. I will give them a little positivity here. This will be a banger because they both can fucking go. Jericho at 50 is phenomenal. When he looks in great shape, he can sing, he can dance, he can do it all. And Bryan Danielson is doing very well too. So this should be a classic match. But after it, what are they fighting for? I honestly don't know why this match is being put together. I haven't been watching, so I don't know. But usually I can pinpoint these things and just come up with a reason. But I honestly don't have a reason. Why is this match happening? What's going on? I don't know. Somebody tell me in the comments. But this should be a great match. I know they won't disappoint here. I give them a good 25, 30 minutes for this match as well. Because Chris can still perform that long in the ring. And here we got Wardlow and FTR versus Jay Lethal and the Motor City Machine Guns. I mean, they're TNA or Impact. Why this is happening, I have no clue. Wardlow has been, he was on fire and then all of a sudden he just fell off the face of the earth. Tony Khan has too much talent and he cannot keep up with them to keep their momentum going strong. He can't. That's why you see them for a couple months and then they're gone a couple months. He can't do it. I'm sorry. I don't know what to tell you. He can't keep the booking going as long as you people think he does. I don't understand why people praise this guy so much. I really, really don't. Because he's obviously showing you that he can do it on his own. So you got to believe me here, please. At least some of you, please believe me. Oh my God. In the last match announced, Ricky Starks versus Will Hobbs. Both are great. I love the both of them. Hobbs is a great powerhouse, hint hint, and Ricky Starks, oh, he's phenomenal. If Triple H ever wanted to scout some talent, that Ricky Starks would be a great pickup for WWE. I mean, the guy is young. He can really wrestle. He can cut damn good promos too. And when his music hits, everybody knows who he is. I mean, he's just that good. And it would be a shame to see him wasted a couple months down the line to some ridiculous nonsense. I mean, look at Brian Cage. Tony Khan had a super athlete in him, and he failed him too. I mean, I just don't get it. I don't get why he just doesn't know what he's doing. It's terrible. It really is terrible. If you're wondering what I'm looking at, there's a yellow jacket nearby, and I'm trying not to get stung because I do not like them. They hurt when they sting you. But as far as anything else, it says, "Will Thunder Rosa unable to compete due to injury?" That's a shame because that's terrible. Oh, they do have something here. John Moxley versus to be announced. Main event, Tony Khan has no idea what he's fucking doing. John Moxley versus, he doesn't even know. It'll probably be a decision he makes a couple hours before the show. Well, I can't find anyone else, so we'll throw CM Punk back in there. If he can rest, if he can go. Unreal with this shit, man. Unreal with this shit. And they got Darby Allin, Sting, and Miro versus Malachi Black. Malachi Black, Brody King, and Buddy Matthews. Good that they actually got a spot on the show. I haven't really seen much of them lately, so whatever. Oh, they do have it. The trios tournament semifinals are the Elite versus United Empire, Will Ospreay and Aussie Open and Best Friends versus Dark Order, Alex, blah, blah, John Silver and 10. Whatever. I mean, these are just stupid matches. I mean, how many has he got here? Let's see. One, two, hold on. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 fucking matches. Do you remember how long the last what was the last pay-per-view we were all complaining about? That was too long. Was it Revolution? Was that the earlier one before Forbidden Door? That was that was crazy. 5 hours. I'm just like, I'm done with these 5 hour pay-per-views. They're stupid. Why have I get that you only got 5 or 6, but that's your own damn fault. You could actually put in what's it called, Fighter Fest. You can make that a pay-per-view. Um, the Jericho Cruise, you can turn that into something. Was there another one? I don't fucking know because that's how little I watch of the show. But it's just like 6 in this day and age, it's not going to work. That model is not going to work. If you really want to make some money for your company and start actually gaining some profit, you may have to start doing monthly pay-per-views, Tony. You're the only one that does this. I can understand NXT only doing 6, but they're still with a WWE. That's like a developmental concept. So it's okay for them to do 6. But this is your only show. You should be doing monthly until you figure out what you're doing. I'm sorry, but I think it's costing you more in the end because you're not making any money. You're not making any money, Tony. I'm sorry, you could disagree with me all you want. But according to his numbers, why do you think he's not mentioning expenses? Because he doesn't want you to see that there's no profit. That is why he is doing that. He's only telling you the positive, which is not much of a positive, only for you to realize. And I saw a couple of you comment to him, say you made zero. Good call. You guys are smart. He really hasn't. Even Bischoff said, that's the magic. That's the magic question or something like that. How much did he make after expenses? And he got real excited. And I'm just like, he knows the truth. You can make 20 million, but if you lost money, I'm sorry, you didn't do well. You could say job well done if you made the money and didn't have to pay anything back into expenses. If you actually made over your expenses, that's a profit. Then you've done well to your company and done a good job. I don't understand. I don't understand. But also, before we go here, a lot of people are complaining that Triple H has too many returns. The reason why he's doing this because he knows he has a draft coming up, and with all the talent that Vince let go, that's the reason why there's not really a set brand split because they don't have enough talent to have two separate brands. That's why you've been seeing him go back and forth on both shows. He needs to do this. He needs to get as many people back as he can so they can have some just set for Raw and some just set for SmackDown and have the draft make sense. But please look at the bigger picture. I know it seems like he's doing a Tony, but it's all in good purpose. It's all for a reason. Everything will fall into place. This is Triple H, not Tony Khan. He's called the game for a reason. He probably has plan A, B, C, D, and F. So, unlike Tony, you can rely on Triple H, okay? Just be patient, see the bigger picture, and you will see the results in the end that you're hoping for. Okay, Triple H is listening. I can tell he is. I tweeted something and then it actually happened. What was it? Oh, the superstars getting their streaming platforms back. I tweeted that for a while, and I tagged him in every single one of those tweets. And what did he do? WWE stars can have their streaming, gaming, whatever back. He does listen. He may not call you out. He may not give you praise, but he does listen. He doesn't need to. Okay, you could just see it for your own on TV, and you're like, you know what? I said something. Maybe he saw it. Chances are, yes, he probably did if you did it in a positive, respectful manner. If you decide to be a dick about it, chances are it's not going to come true. He's not even going to look at it. Okay, so just remember that when you guys go to tweet some of these people from WWE or AEW, if you don't want to have a relationship with them, by all means, do what you want to do. But if you're planning on having one, be respectful, be patient. It'll happen. Okay, that's why I think I'm getting p- people that are interested in coming on the show because I don't bug them about it. I'm just patient. I email them once or twice. If I don't hear from them, okay, no problem. I'll move on. You know, you just can't stick to one thing. You got to be able to move on. That is the key to being successful, especially in the YouTube game. You got to be able to adapt and move on. If something doesn't work, you got to try something else. You can't be afraid to do that. You got to be able to. So, those of you who think I can't talk, we've gone 20 minutes here. It's like, oh, that'll give you. I had one comment to where it's like, oh, that'll give you another 4 minutes and 20 seconds of a video. Well, I'm showing you here, fucker, that I can actually do it. I can. It's just AEW just doesn't have anything interesting going on to where I can ramble on for an hour or two. I mean, it's just drama. It is. What is this? A movie? They trying to make it a movie? I don't know, but sorry, I'm looking at that B. That better not come over here. But anyways, that's just. I don't really care. I gave this video for you guys to show you that I can Cover both when it calls for it, and I felt like this actually called for it. So I do hope you guys enjoyed this. I really do. I'll try to do more of them. I'm still waiting on my fucking intro. I don't know what the hell is going on with that. It's been a month. Apparently, this person likes it for it to be perfect. It don't have to be perfect, buddy. I appreciate it. I know you want good feedback stamped to your name for stuff like this, but you don't have to make it perfect. You really don't, but I appreciate it. But it's like, I want to get that intro so I can start going live more because everybody likes a good intro, right? That gets you hooked, that brings you in, and then it's just like, all right, now let's give this guy a chance. Let's give him a chance. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. Please hit the thumbs up down below. Subscribe if you're new. We're trying to reach that goal of 2,000. I'd really appreciate it. I'm trying very hard to get there. But thank you guys, those of you who are listening, those of you who have been along the whole entire way. I really appreciate it. Look at that, 21 minutes, okay? I could go 30, but it would just be BS. I don't want to give you guys BS. I don't want to just talk out of my ass just to get another 10 minutes. Okay, I'm not going to do that to you guys. I'm going to tell it to you straight. However long it is however long it is. All right, but I hope you guys like this. I'll advertise it more tonight during Raw. But if you see it on the video, please feel free to stop by. I'd appreciate it. And remember, Real Wrestling returns tonight. I'll talk to you later.